SQL joins confuse most beginners, but in Matillion, it's just drag, drop, and connect. So let's see how it works. So this is our sample SQL query, which will be converting into a Matillion workflow without writing a single line of code. So let's go to Matillion Enterprise Edition first and see how it works. So in Enterprise Edition, you have to first right click on this default as always and create a new transformation job. After the transformation job has been created, you will be seeing the transformation components over here in the components panel. And here you'll be choosing two table input components. So if we do it practical in Matillion Hub, let's see how it works. Let's click on this add button, transformation pipeline, and MTL trans. This is for join. So join sample. Let's add it. And here we have to click on the add button and drag two table input components. So here in our join, two tables are involved. So we have to drag two table input components. Table input. Let's configure the first table input. Database is dev. Schema name is datacharya. Target table is our first table here being datacharya.invoice. So target table would be invoice, and column names will be taking all columns. Trim columns, no. So the first invoice table has been configured. Then let's go to the next table, that is a customer table. So dev, and the schema name is datacharya, target table name is customer. And the column names here also will be taking all the columns, and trim columns, no. So now let's move to the next part, which is the join component. The join component will be connecting both the table inputs to this join. And let's configure the join component. The main table. So here in our query, the main table is the invoice table, which is our driving table, we can say. So invoice table and main table alias will be I joins. In the joins here, we have to choose the table which is other than the main table, which means the customer table. Join alias would be, here we have taken the join alias as C, join alias is C, and join type is inner. And the join expression. Here we have the join expression we have as I.customer ID equal to C.customer ID. The same thing we'll be configuring here as well. I.customer ID equals to C.customer ID, right? C.customer ID. So a join expression is completed. And the column mappings. The column mappings we have to add all. Save it. Then let's go to the next part. Here we have one calculation. First name concatenated with the last name, which is aliased as customer name. So to do the same thing here in Matillion, we have to add a calculator component. Calculator component has been added. Now just connect the join with the calculator and include input columns, which means we need all the columns along with the calculated column. So click on calculations. Now the calculation is C dot first name concatenated with C dot last name. So C dot, okay, let's give the expression first. It's our customer underscore name. C dot first name. All right. This is the first name concatenated with a space and then our last name. So this is done. Click on save. Calculation has been done. Now the next part is to store this in a rewrite table or a temporary table. to fetch the data from this join. And we have four columns here: invoice ID, invoice date, total, and customer name. For this, let's drag a rewrite table component. Rewrite table. The schema name would be the same, which is Datacharya. Target table name would be, let's say we can make it as join sample. It's just a dummy table name that we are giving. Table sort key, we don't need it. And table distribution style, let it be even. Now we want only these four columns to be there in our rewrite table or the temporary table. For that, we can just add a distinct component, just a distinct, click it here, and join and place it between the calculator and the rewrite table. We will delete this connector and connect it to the distinct first. Then the distinct will be connecting with the rewrite table. Go to the distinct and just select only those four columns. First is our invoice ID, and second is our invoice date. Let's search it here, invoice date. Third is our total, total, and the fourth one is our customer name, which is the calculated field, and just save it. So these four columns will now go to the rewrite table instead of all the columns. We can also restrict the data here in the join itself. So in the column mappings, we can only take only those three columns, and at the end in the calculator, we'll be calculating only the first name and the last name. But using distinct will have an added advantage. The duplicate records will not enter into our rewrite table. Okay, so as our transformation is already completed, we can try testing it. Just click on run. We can see the completion status is running. It won't take much time, probably 15 to 20 seconds max. All right, it's done. Let's now check the data, what we have in this join sample table. Let's go to our dviewer and just do a select star from datacharya dot join underscore sample. All right, so we are getting around 412 records. So we have four columns over here as mentioned in this query: invoice ID, invoice date, total, and the customer name. The customer name, as we have calculated, it has come up properly with a space between the first name and the last name. Okay, now we are done with the join transformation job. It's pretty simple to do in Matillion than to write the SQL query. And that's how easy it is to join tables in Matillion. No messy SQL, just clean workflows. If this video helped you, drop a like, hit subscribe, and share with your team. It really helps the channel grow. I'll see you in the next episode. Thank you.